Good morning and welcome to the 20-minute yoga snack on flow. We'll be practicing just for 20 minutes. As soon as we hit the mat, we'll kind of start the timer. This practice can just be about breath today, about moving your body, waking up your body. For those of us here in the live session, it's early in the morning, able to get our body starting to move a little bit more in the morning is really, really good. And then if you want to stick around after the 20-minute flow session, we're going to be doing a 15-minute yin session that starts at 9:30. So there'll be just like about a 5-minute gap in between those two classes. But without further ado, let's get started. You can head over to your yoga mat and come into tabletop position. Down onto the hands and the knees. Let's warm up with cat-cow, and that really helps me getting to my breathing. I don't know about you, so let's try that. So inhale, opening up the heart, looking forwards. Inhale through the nose, and exhale around the spine up towards the ceiling. Inhale, open up the heart, looking forwards, and exhale, rounding up towards the ceiling with the spine, pressing down with the palms. Inhale, opening heart, breathing deeply through the nose. And exhaling, rounding the spine, pressing down and tucking the tailbone under. Try 3 or 4 more of those ones just like that. And keep your breath moving as part of that flow pattern. So you're really diving deep into the inhale and opening up through the heart, through the stomach, the belly, the rib cage. On the exhales, you can start to dome up towards the ceiling with the spine and see if you can create some of that stretching sensation on the upper back, mid-spinal area. Do 1 more of those cat-cows and then go into downward facing dog. So your palms are down in front, the top of the mat. Your hands are pressing forwards and your feet are at the back. Lifting up and back through the hips. Let's lift both heels up, inhale. Bend both knees, exhale. Walk forwards to the top of your mat where your hands are. Hands to shins, inhale, lengthen, lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach the arms up, palms connect above you, and exhale, hands to heart. Let's find that flow pattern, that sun salutation, welcoming the sun. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive it down, bum hinges back, fingertips touch down. Hands to shin bones, lengthening, lifting the spine, breathing in. And exhale, palms to the ground, step back to plank. Take a breath in. And out, lower the knees, chest and belly. Baby cobra now, lifting the heart off the floor, press down with your feet. And exhale, lower the heart, push up to tabletop, and shift up to downward facing dog with your hips in the air. Let's go right into the next sun salutation. Lift both heels up, breathe in. Exhale, bend the knees, walk to the top. Hands to shins, inhale. Hands to floor, exhaling. Reach up, breathe in. Bring your hands to your heart, exhale. Reach up, breathe in. Dive it down, exhale. Fingers touch the floor, bending the knees a little bit to touch down. Hands to shin bones, inhale to lengthen and lift across the back and spine. And exhale, bring the fingers, palms down, step back to plank position. Inhale. Exhale, lower down knees, chest and belly. Inhale, baby cobra, finding that rhythm, that flow. Exhale, lower down the heart, press up to hands and knees, shift up and back with the hips. Let's do 1 more sun salutation. Lift the heels up, breathe in. Bend the knees, breathe out, walk forwards as you breathe out. Hands to shin bones, lengthening, lifting. Inhale. And exhale, forward fold. Reach up, breathe in. Hands to heart center, breathe out. Reach up, breathe in. Circle arms up. Exhale and dive it down to the floor. Hands to shins, inhale, lengthening, lifting the spine. And exhale, palms to the ground, step back to plank 1 more time. Take a full breath in. Exhale, lower both knees, then the chest and belly down to the floor. Baby Cobra, lift your heart up, breathing in, river of breathing. Exhale, lower down, press up, hands to knees, shift the bum back, and then lift up through the hips into your downward facing dog. All right, lift both heels up, breathe in. Exhale, bend the knees, walk forwards again, same as you did before. Hands to shins, inhale, lengthen. And then on exhale, stand up all the way. Put your hands in your hips. Step back with your right foot. Reach up with your arms, inhale. Lunge forwards with the knee, exhale, warrior one. Reach a little higher with the fingers, breathe in. Exhale, bend the elbows like arms are in a cactus shape. So like this kind of arm position here. And we're going to face the palms forwards. Take another breath in. And out, reach up again. Inhale, reaching a little higher. Exhale, bending the elbows. Take a breath in. On your exhale, push forwards with the hands. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend elbows. Inhale, pause. Exhale, push forwards. Inhale, reach the arms up. And open up into warrior two this time. Open up the arms wider, heel toe the right foot back a little further and lunge that left knee forwards over the front ankle. Let's do some movement with breathing here as well. So breathing in, reaching up, straightening the front leg. Exhale, lunge forwards, look forwards, open the arms. Inhale, reach up, look up, straighten left leg. Exhale, open up. Two more, breathe in, reach up. Breathe out, reach open. Last one, breathe in and up. And out and open. Windmill the hands down to frame your front foot, both palms. Step back to plank. Take a breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or baby cobra, lift the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips back up. Walk up to the top of the mat. Hands to shins, inhale. Exhale, standing up all the way. Hands on hips, step left foot back. Reach the arms up, breathe in. Lunge the front knee over the ankle, breathe out, warrior one. Take a full breath in. Exhale, bend the elbows. Take a full breath in. Exhale, press palms forwards. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend elbows. Inhale, charge up. Exhale, push forwards. Again, inhale, reach up. Exhale, elbows bend. Inhale, building energy. Exhale, pressing energy. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, open, warrior two. Let's continue that breath exploration. That's kind of the focus of this class, as I kind of insinuated at the beginning, really trying to get into that feeling of breathing, just breathing your body. Let's reach up, straighten the front leg, look up, inhale. Exhale, open wider. You can breathe out the mouth if you need to, or in and out the nose. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, open up. Two more, reach. Open. Last one, my arms are getting tired. Reach up. And reach open. Windmill your hands down to frame your front foot. Step it back, plank position. Take a breath in. Exhale, chaturanga or knees down, chest, belly down. Baby cobra or upward dog, depending on what you're feeling. And then back to downward facing dog. You're gonna lift your hips up into the air. And I'm just going to take a moment to catch my breathing again, because talking and flowing, I'm sure you can assume what that would feel like. Let's just take a few more breaths here, in and out through the nose in that downward facing dog shape. I like to kind of corkscrew my hands forwards, so it almost feels like the thumbs are pressing forwards towards the top of the mat. Hands are doing something like this action, pressing out. Like the right hand is closing a jar, the left hand is opening the jar, something like that. Or maybe it's the opposite. I don't know. I'm not a jar professional. Well, actually, I kind of am with all the canning I've done over the last few years. But anyways, let's go from downward facing dog into some more movements that kind of take us through some eagle shapes, and then we'll go into some resting after that. So I want you to walk forwards to the top of your mat from your down dog. We'll meet at the very top, come up into a standing shape. You can reach up with the arms and then relax the arms in front of your heart, palms touching. Now lift your right leg up and over top of your left leg. Give your legs a squeeze to the middle. Take the right arm under the left arm, give the arms a squeeze to the middle. I really love eagle because of how dynamic of a posture it is. It stretches so many different areas of the body, the legs, the arms. We're getting a little bit of strength in the posting leg. We're trying to stay stable because we're balancing on one foot. It's a pretty awesome posture. It also helps us with our our cardiovascular system. Like when we restrict our blood flow like this, squeezing, the blood has a hard time getting through, and it kind of builds up this pressure, and then when we release, it has this power washing type of effect in the veins, and the blood moves really quickly. And supposedly this helps us kind of wash out the blood vessels and keep ourselves healthy and the blood moving. Let's take one more breath in and out. Take a reach up and lift the leg up, breathe in. Exhale, send the leg back behind you, plant the back toe and heel, warrior one, lunging the front knee over the front ankle. And let's straighten the front leg now, put the hands to the hips and hinge at the front hips, hands to shin. Pyramid pose, you can use blocks as well if you happen to have them. They go like this beside the foot, palms on top of the blocks, hang the head down. The nose or the forehead closer and closer to the knee. It doesn't have to touch. Let's take one more breath in and breath out. Optional flow here. Bend the front knee, plant the palms down at the top of the mat, step back to plank. Lower down chaturanga. Upward dog, inhale, lift your chest. Downward facing dog, exhale. Walk to the top of the mat. Hands to shins, breathing in. And breathing out, standing all the way up. All right, let's go into the opposite side of that. So take the right leg over the left leg, the right arm under the left arm, and bind, squeeze through eagle shape on the arms and the legs. Wrapping and squeezing, finding that kind of cardiovascular experience, that blood restriction, and then eventually that power wash, washing back through, opening up the body again. So let's squeeze through, exhale, squeezing arms, squeezing legs. Take another breath in and out, squeezing. Inhale, reach the arms up, reach your leg up. Exhale, send it back behind you, plant the toe and the heel back. Reach the arms up and lunge the front knee forwards over the front ankle into warrior one. And then straighten out the front leg, put the hands on the hips, hinge at the hips, put the hands onto the front shin, or you could frame the front foot with the hand or with the blocks here. Breathing in the nose and out the nose. In and out. Bend the front knee, bring the palms to the floor, step back, plank. Take a breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or baby cobra, lifting the heart and chest. Downward facing dog or tabletop. You can pause there if you need just a little brief rest. And then you're going to come back from downward facing dog so that you're back down onto the knees and the hands. Tabletop position. Join me right here. We're going to focus a little bit into the core, knowing that we have the opportunity to take a little 15-minute yin snack later. So we'll just kind of work a little bit more. So knees on hands, and then you're going to, your hands and knees are on the floor. You're going to curl your toes under. You're going to lift your knees a few inches off the ground. Bear pose. Press down with the palms around the upper spine. Maybe the knees are 3 or 4 inches off the floor for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower those knees back down to the ground. Let's take one more breath in. Exhale, second set. Lift the knees up off the floor a few inches. Tighten in the abdomen a little bit. Bracing in the core, pressing down the palms for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower. 3, knees down. 2, and knees all the way down. 1. Awesome. Let's take the legs and just sweep them to the left or the right side. Get down on our back. So just laying down on your back. If you have a block, take it with you. We're going to use it between the legs. You're just going to squeeze the block between your thighs as we do some crunches to help activate the adductor muscles, which help our core do the sit-ups when we have the awareness of the groin. So block between thighs, squeeze the block with your thighs, hands behind head. Take a breath in. Exhale, do a crunch and squeeze the block at the same time. Inhale, float down. Exhale, squeeze the block, lift up. Inhale, lower down, squeezing the block. Exhale, lift up. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Head down on the floor again. Awesome job. Take the block out from between the thighs. Wash the knees left and right a few times, getting some massage into the lower back area. All right, now grab for the undersides of your hamstrings and the back sides of the knees. And we're going to rock and roll, bringing some movement into our spine. So we're going to just rock back and then forwards. If this doesn't feel good for you, you don't have to do it. But if it feels okay, join me, rocking back and forwards. We can rock back just a little bit to the mid-spine, or if we want to, we can rock back until our legs are more above our head. And just feeling some of that childlike movement here. Awesome, let's do one more. And then I want you to come up into a seated position. So you're sitting on your bum with your legs crossed. If you have a block, you can tuck it underneath the bum and sit up on it like so. This perspective kind of shows you the block helps so much. Like check out my low back. Now it's a little bit more lengthened in the lumbar spine. It's definitely a better posture for me to be doing these seated posture for my spine for anything in the seated floor sequence. So if you have that, you might grab it. And let's just move into a gentle neck stretch here. So it's a chance for us to slow down. I'm going to reach up with the right hand. Take the right hand over the top of the head. So now the right hand reaches by the left ear. And then you're just going to gently take the head over to the right. We're stretching out the left side of the neck. Opening from the ear down to the shoulder. And your left hand can reach out to the left, or you can just put it on your leg. And let's lift the head back up. Relax the right arm onto the floor or leg. Take the left arm, reach it up. Take your hand
on the side of your head near your ear, over top, and just gently activate that stretch using the hand to bring a slight amount of pulling into the neck. It's very, very minimal. We're not pulling very hard. It's just enough so that we can feel that gentle stretching sensation down from the neck to the top of the shoulder. We can look down a little bit, move the stretch into the back of the neck. We can look straight or even up a little bit. Lots of ways to play with the stretch in the neck here. Take a breath in. And take a breath out. Lift the head back to neutral position and relax the neck. Maybe roll it once or twice in a circle. Just finding some natural movements. Not looking for too much range of motion, just moving the head back to normal feeling. And so we'll finish off our class here with just about 45 seconds or a minute of meditation, short and sweet. We don't need a ton of, we don't need to sit for a whole hour sometimes. Sometimes we just need to sit in meditation for a few minutes, and that's enough for us to check back in. So sit on your bum, put the hands on the legs, bring the shoulders over the hips, eyes open or closed. How do you want to be today? How do you want to experience today? How do you want to move through the world today and treat other people, treat yourself? Think about that for this next minute or so as we just breathe and feel. Is there a particular quality that came to mind? An attitude or an energy? I encourage you to carry that with you for the day. Thanks so much for joining for the 20-minute flow snack. I hope it was a little snacky, a little flowy for you. From here, we'll take just a short 5-minute intermission for those who are here live, and we will come back for 15 minutes of stretching in yin. So if you're here and you want to stick around for that, feel free to. And if not, I'll see you on the flippy flop. Whatever that means.